Back again. We're on number 4, success without college. Today, we're going to talk to you about 3 different types of people. And we're going to approach this from 2 different angles. One is going to be from a world-conquering point of view, and the other is going to be from childhood book that everyone can relate to. We're going to go into the 100-Acre Wood today. So you can pretend I'm Christopher Robin, and we're going to talk about the 3 types of people. And I want you to really put this one on and mull it around in your mind. Think about the people you hang out with. Think about your friends. Think about people in your own family. Think about people you've worked with, you've gone to school with, people in your classes right now. This is going to be kind of interesting. I want you to do an honest evaluation of yourself by the time we're done. So we're going to go down 2 different paths. First, the world path, second, we'll do the world path. First, we're going to do the 100-acre forest path. So, Christopher Robin, we've got 3 characters we're going to focus on today. And the first, I think we all know people like this, is let's start with Eeyore, okay? The donkey that everything is negative. Oh no, I don't know what's going to happen. This isn't going to be good. And I'll tell you right now, it's not fun to be around an Eeyore. So think about your own attitude, your own life. Are you an Eeyore? Are you always complaining? Is everything negative? Are you always looking for the worst in things? What's going on in your life, and how do you portray what's going on emotionally to the world outside of you? You can be an Eeyore. Everything's negative. Nothing's going to be fun. Never's going to work out. Shouldn't do this. Better not take any risks. We're going to get in trouble. Things are going to be bad. And then we have Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh, I think, is kind of well balanced. He's willing to go out on a limb, but he's a little bit more conservative. Not a bad thing. Winnie the Pooh can be the balance. He's always he'll look at both sides of things and just not be negative, not be overly positive. He's just kind of even-keeled and goes through his day, goes through all of his relationships, just pretty much you know what to expect. In for a little adventure, but he's going to be more on the even keel. And Pooh is not a bad way to govern your life. It's all okay. You can accept people where they're at. They're all going to be different. You're just going to do your own thing. But life is pretty much centered on you. You just want your honey pot, and you want to be left alone, have your honey. But he's willing to share. Not a bad idea. Okay? And then let's go to Tigger. In fact, I like to wear my Tigger hat because it reminds me that Tigger is always a good place to be. Tigger is happy. Woohoo! Let's go! Tigger is crazy. Tigger is always on it, bouncing around and happy-go-lucky. There's not a thing wrong with being a Tigger, okay? You need to get your Tigger on. So if you're the Eeyore, get out of the Eeyore phase. You need to give that crap up. I will tell you, it's a lot cheaper to share your negative feelings with somebody you know and trust than to hire a counselor. So I understand when you have a bad day, talk about it. Not a bad thing, not a way to beat yourself up over. You can have those bad times, but you better get over it. Get into the Winnie the Pooh phase where you're dealing with it. Things are going to be okay. And eventually your goal is to get your Tigger back. Get your Tigger on. Get your tail going, bouncing around. You need to be uplifting. You need to be happy. You need to be experimental. You need to be daring, on the cutting edge. That's where you need to get your life focused. So, just remember, are you being an Eeyore? Are you going to be more like a Pooh? Or are you always working to get your Tigger on? Okay? Think about your own friends. Who are the ones that are fun to hang out with? Who are the ones that have more friends? Who are the ones that always seem to be having new excitement and adventure in their lives? Who are the people that you know who are willing to try new things, go places, do things they've not done before, break out of their comfort zone? Those are the Tiggers. Find the Tiggers. That's your mission this week. Start labeling the people you're around. You can be a Tigger, or you can be a funky old Eeyore, or you can just be Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh's just going to be average. He's just going to get by. Don't be a Winnie the Pooh. Don't be an Eeyore. Get your Tigger on. It's time.